speaking again, cerebrally funny, Mr. Philip Leung.
Thanks for giving me a second chance. I appreciate it. Okay. By the way, I like the music. Could have kept that going because I was ready to take my clothes off to it. Sorry. Okay, so I, for one, am a huge fan of downloaded illegal movies, which is so much better than legal movies, where you have to pay the money and commute and sit with other people. I mean, where else, or how else, can you watch Mary Poppins and masturbate at the same time? Am I right, fellas? Yeah, masturbation solidarity. Right now I'm a little embarrassed by this. So I was actually recently searching for a Jonah Hill movie. No, not the thin Jonah Hill, but the fat one. And I recently stumbled across a message board which said requests. So I clicked into that, and a very sweet gentleman named Soldier52 posted the sweetest request. He said, "Fucking upload the Avengers movie! Yeah, somebody fucking upload it now!" And all the subsequent posts were equally as angry. "Fucking upload it now! Upload that shit now! Penis pumps, 50% off!" Which, by the way, penis pumps are 50% off if you want to go get them. And for those who don't know, the Avengers movie has not been released yet. It doesn't exist. And I know what you guys are wondering. Well, what about the illegal version of the Avengers movie? I don't think that's out yet either. Which brings me to the point, if Soldier52 doesn't get what he wants, which doesn't exist, right now, at this very instant, for free, he's gonna lose his shit. Which explains why kids these days are all miserable. Is because the commercials, the paraphernalia, the movie trailers, the ads has set their expectations way too high. Which is kind of like being a Leafs fan. Because you're never gonna be happy if you expect the Leafs to win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, that's right. You're booing, but the thing is, I never said the Leafs are not going to win the Stanley Cup. Just don't expect them to. Sorry, I had to defend myself. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Apologies, guys. Big guys with small dogs. What's up with that? I'm serious. Have you ever seen like a really jacked dude walking a tiny dog? First of all, the distance between the human and the animal is too great. It just looks very unnatural. And secondly, that's our thing. It's for the little guys to look big if we have a small dog. You know, it's just, don't take that away from us. And thirdly, what's a big guy doing with a small dog anyways? Because he can pick up girls whenever he wants. I think he just needs the small dog as a fuck toy. That's probably it. I know that's the bear with me here. And for all you dog owners out there, when you say you're walking your dog, start walking your dog the moment you exit your door. You know, not when you leave the building or when you leave your house. I'm saying this because when I was waiting for an elevator, just the other day, I was late for work. And as soon as the elevator doors opened, I realized it was full. Not from humans, but from fucking animals. And the owner, the one owner inside, had the audacity to say, "Sorry, bro, you're gonna have to take the stairs." I'm gonna have to take the stairs? No, your fucking dogs have to take the stairs. They need to go for a walk anyway. You're the one that's being fucking lazy. And is the dog paying rent? No. You know, is the dog going to work? No. The only reason I would see a dog accepted in an elevator is if it's fucking its owner. Which in that case would officially make them a couple. And it would make sense if a big guy would own a small dog. I was recently in New York just 2 weeks ago, and I'm always enamored by the wonderful buildings that are there. You know, the large, magnificent buildings. And I don't know if you had this thought too, but every time I stare at a magnificent building like the Louvre or the MoMA, stared at it and thought to yourself, and just it exploding everywhere. Forget all about the innocent people inside. I just want to see that fucking building destroyed for my own amusement. All right, lastly, I'm a huge advocate for public transportation, which is why it saddens me every time I get into a streetcar and I see a sign that says, every day, at least one TDC worker is assaulted on the job, which is a little disappointing, people. Just one? We need to assault the shit out of every TDC employee there is. It's probably like the most backwards transportation company in the world. Where else do you have to pay $3 in order to risk your life to cross the street in order to get into a streetcar? And the netherworld, have you heard of the netherworld, which is like this accordion space in a double streetcar, where you're not exactly in the first streetcar, and you're not exactly in the second streetcar, and you can't sit because there are no seats, and you can't stand because you're fucking moving all the time. And if the netherworld was like a human centipede, you would be in that space trapped between the guy's mouth sewn next to the man's anus. Okay, I'm so glad that everyone has seen Human Centipede. Okay, and also the streetcars can only go straight, by the way. They can't turn. So imagine your first day on the job as a TDC employee. Hey, congratulations, you got the job as a streetcar worker. Yay. All right, here's your badge. Here are your orientation papers. And here's a giant metal stick. What's the stick for? It's so you can turn left and right. But you mean I don't have a steering wheel? Nope. What about like maybe a remote? Do I have a? Nope. If you want to turn left and right, all you gotta do is stop the streetcar, get out of the vehicle, walk towards oncoming traffic. Wait a minute, you want me to walk towards? Let me finish! You walk towards oncoming traffic, and you physically move the lanes left and right. Well, clearly if I take so long, I'll get assaulted. Well, that's what the stick is for! All right, well, thank you for being good on
You're always funny, Mr. Philip Leung.